so anything can happen here.
Hi there, welcome to Sports on Tap. Sit down and relax. I'm Tom Green. I serve up the drinks and I ask the sports questions every day at this time to 4 lucky players competing in a $25,000 sports challenge. Now, everybody who got here a little bit earlier put their name in the hat to see who's going to play today. So, Tony.
What?
Tony, who's going to play today?
Oh, well, let's see. First out of the pool is Bill Lorenzetti, followed by Mark Gorney. Stu Thorntley's finally up there, and Frank Trainor's pulling up the rear.
Thank you very much. All righty. Everybody gets a name tag. Stu and Frank. Once you guys have achieved the extraordinarily difficult task of finding your chairs and applying your name tags to your chest, we'll then proceed with our simple little game. Frank, what brings you in? Easy with that.
Supposedly nice weather, but I don't think so.
Nah, it's not going to be nice here, what with a tornado and all.
Yeah.
Frank, we're going to give you $50 to start our little game, and then we're going to go to work on our sports screen. And what you'll see on the screen will be the first part of a couple of questions. If you like the question you think you're picking, I'll finish it up. It might actually be the one you pick. Just look at the sports screen. I'll take you from there. Pick one you like. I'll finish the question. You get it right, you get another $50. You got that?
Sure.
Okay, Frank, pick one.
Nick at Night.
Now, who was once known as the Hoya Destroyer?
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. Now you get yourself a quick $50. And Frank, you're up to 100. Why don't you take a look at the screen, pick another one.
What fall guy
had a .755 slugging average for the Yanks in the 1977 series?
Reggie Jackson.
Mr. October himself. You got yourself $150. And now it's time to see how much you want to bet. You have $150 to bet. You can bet all of it, none of it, as much as you'd like on the remaining question. How much you going to bet?
I'll bet it all.
He's got it. What a guy, or as we say in France, what a guy.
Not a New York Jet.
Not a New York Jet. Which Raider led the NFL in average yards per catch in 1993?
Tim Brown.
No, it was James Jett. That was your clue. You're down to 0, but you got some more time still to go. Hey, they're not booing. They're saying Stu. Stu.
Got it.
No, wait a minute. They are booing. Never mind. Stu, how you doing?
Great.
How's your love life?
Terrific. Her name's Brenda.
Brenda.
Right.
Really? I was reading about Brenda. Stu, here's $50. No comment. Take a look at the sports screen. Pick something you like. We'll start your game.
Who trotted around
With the Globetrotters, before getting serious, with the Warriors and the Lakers.
Wilt Chamberlain.
There you go.
Right.
Good one. You got yourself another 50, up to $100, and a shot at 50 more now.
Quite a steal.
For the Dodgers, who led the National League in stolen bases every year from 1960 to 65.
Maury Wills.
Go, you got yourself 2 for 2. You're up to $150, and now it is time to impress the crowd. You can bet as much as you'd like.
I'll put it all. It was more than okay.
When what team rolled up 47 straight college football wins from 53 to 57?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, you get yourself a bonus there. For bonus points, who ended that streak?
I don't know, but Bud Wilkinson, the old Gopher, was the coach.
Yeah, it was the old Gopher himself. That's what they called him, the old Gopher, who lost to Notre Dame to end that streak, by the way. Mark, you knew that, didn't you?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, come on, fake it anyway. So what's new?
Not too much.
Yeah, just...
Same old, same old.
Yeah, I mean, after all, if something was new, if you had a complete and full life, you wouldn't be here loafing with us.
You can say that again.
Mark, here's $50. We'll start your game now. Take a look at the screen. Pick one you like.
Who missed a triple?
Crown in 1949 by losing the batting championship by less than a point while with the Red Sox.
Ted Williams?
Ted Williams lost that batting title to George Kell of the Tigers. You got 50 and 50 more on the way if you can get one of these right.
Practicing faithfully in?
Chapel Hill. What school has lost 4 NCAA hoops finals?
North Carolina.
Them Tar Heels do that. You got yourself another 50, you're up to $150. And it's now your turn to bet. How much are you going to bet?
Let's go for it.
You're going to bet it all?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 different new.
Orleans stadiums have hosted the Super Bowl. Name them.
The Superdome and the Sugar Bowl.
Ooh, the Superdome and Tulane Stadium, the other one there. So, hey, they're saying Stu. That's what they're doing. Bill, how are you?
Fine.
You look like you're focusing intently on the sports screen, like you're ready to go. You're chomping at the bit.
So, sure.
Are you ready to go, really? Are you fired up?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, well, we're going to drag you through the game now.
All right.
Bill, here's $50. Pick one you like.
Finding a New Haven.
Home. What NFL team played home games in Connecticut during stadium repairs?
New York Giants.
The Yale Bowl. You get yourself another 50. Up to 100, Bill, with 50 more on the way if you can get it right.
Who received little fanfare?
In the NBA and was nicknamed Tiny.
Tiny Archibald.
Yeah, Nate Tiny Archibald. All right, 2 for 2 for you, Bill. And now it is your turn to bet. How much are you going to bet?
Go for it.
Go for it.
All right. And I'll let it ride.
Okay. Who exploded?
In the Astrodome, where his homers earned him the nickname Toy Cannon.
Jimmy Wynn.
Jimmy Wynn, you got yourself $300. A fabulous start. 2 have gone for it, got it all. 2 have gone for it and ended up like me with 0. Hi, Shell.
Hi, Tom.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking what we do is, you know how they in the New York delis they name sandwiches?
Yes.
We name drinks here. Like we name a drink for Tony.
Oh, so like a beer with your head on it.
Yeah.
That would be 1. Whoa.
These days, people who really understand money carry the Discover Card. That's because the Discover Card Cashback Bonus Award is just that, cash. Everyone can use more cash, and there's no annual fee. That's why the Discover Card is the choice of people who really know the drill. It pays to discover, accepted wherever you see the Novus Network sign.
Okay, you're ready? You look great.
Thanks, Lee.
A few weeks ago, I was getting Eva ready for her close-up when I noticed something. Dandruff. Regular shampoos just rinse flakes away. Head & Shoulders helps prevent flakes from even forming. You see the difference? Head & Shoulders, because great hair can't have flakes.
Yeah, I took the high endurance challenge from Old Spice because I didn't really think it could work better than my old deodorant. But it does. If you don't think it's the best, call 1-800-PROVE-IT and they'll buy you a stick of yours. Now you got proof. Guaranteed.
You really don't think Shelley's sister's good enough for you? All right, gang, it's now time to start our double play round, and what this means is everybody will be eligible to answer the first question. This time the first player to lock in with the right answer picks up $50, and then he'll have the chance to turn a double play by getting another question just for you at another $50. Right now the low people are Frank and Mark with 0, so what we'll do is we always pick someone with the shirt closest to red. Never mind. Alphabetically, Frank, you're ahead of Mark, so you'll be picking our first question. Remember, anybody can ring in. If you're wrong, though, you'll lose $50. So, Frank, take a look at the screen. We'll start the double play.
Everyone knows Hondo.
Havlicek. But who was baseball's Hondo? Frank.
Frank Howard.
Frank Howard is right. You got yourself $50 off the Schneid and a shot at 50 more now. This is your double play shot, Frank.
What favorite son?
Was traded to the Lakers prior to the '94 season.
A.C. Green.
Cedric Ceballos went from Sun to the Lakers. You still have 50, and you'll be picking our next question.
Quite frankly.
Whose 586 career home runs rank him 4th on the all-time list? Frank.
Frank Robinson.
Frank Robinson is right. You got yourself another one. $400 and another shot at a double play, Frank.
Who felt like royalty?
When she became the first woman tennis player to reach $1 million in earnings.
Billie Jean King.
There you go. Another 50. You're up to $150. Firmly in 3rd. And in control of our destiny as you'll pick a toss-up question.
Overcoming his wildness.
Which National League lefty went on to win 5 consecutive ERA titles? Frank.
Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Koufax from 62 to 66. Frank has taken over the game, and it's your double play shot.
Proving it takes balls.
As well as strikes. What 300-game winner led a league in walks a record 8 times?
Nolan Ryan.
Bingo. Good one. Frank is on fire, 250, and picking away.
Who was a perfect 17?
For 17 in field goal attempts in 1991 for the Rams. Mark.
Tony Zendejas.
There you go. You got yourself on the board with $50, Mark. And you'll have a shot at a double play now.
What caught on?
As Carlton Fisk's nickname.
Sarge. I don't know.
No, it was Pudge.
Pudge, that's right.
Although I know some people who call him Pookums. We'll just drop that, and Mark, you'll get to pick our next question.
Born on the 4th of July.
What Twins currently play in the NBA? Go ahead, Bill. No,
I didn't press.
It cost you 50. You want to bring it again? Stop it. Anybody else want to take a shot? Frank.
Grants.
Horace and Harvey Grant. I imagine they're the only Twins currently playing in the NBA. You'll have a shot now at a double play, Frank.
What crisscrossed?
Over to the NFL as a place kicker after he won soccer's Rookie of the Year award.
Chris Barr.
Chris Barr did it with the Bengals in '76. Another $50, Frank, and you're in first place in picking.
Off to a fresh start.
Who set a team record by completing 12 straight passes in his debut game with the Falcons in '94? Mark.
Jeff George.
Jeff George is the right answer. Against the Lions, get yourself a $100, Mark, and a double play shot.
Picking up some petty cash.
Along the way, who is the all-time NASCAR leader in races won?
Richard Petty.
Richard Petty's right. $150 for you there, Mark. Reset at the top. You're picking a question. This is a toss-up.
What toy
Was thrown a record 447.2 feet by Annie Kreml? Getting some good looks here off you guys. It was a G.I. Joe toss. No. It was a Frisbee. A Frisbee thrown almost 150 yards. I can't believe you guys didn't know that.
wasn't in the book?
We had a guy in here once. Who had a vest with everything on it, including Frisbees. It was a long time ago. Mark, pick again.
Known for providing relief.
Who knuckled down to no-hit the Yankees in 1958? Frank.
Hoyt Wilhelm.
Hoyt Wilhelm's the right answer. $400 for you, Frank, and you'll call it.
Before he was rebellious.
Who coached Villanova to the NCAA championship in 1985?
Rolling Massimino.
Nice double play for you there. You're up to $450, Frank. All right, reset at the bottom, and you are calling the shots.
At home or away?
Which American League club does not put players' names on the jerseys? Stu.
Yankees.
The Yankees is right. They're not booing. They're saying Stu. Your double play.
Who earned his daily bread
by coaching Detroit to 2 consecutive NBA titles in '89 and '90?
Chuck Daly.
There you go. Good double play. You're in second place with $400, Stu. This will be a toss-up, and you'll call it.
Who took a hike
and led the NFL in passing 4 times between '74 and '82 for the Bengals? Mark.
Ken Wilson? No.
It was not Ken Wilson. You lose 50. Frank?
Ken Anderson.
Kenny Anderson out of Batavia. You got yourself another 50. In the lead by 100 and trying for 2.
Who's number 1?
Has been retired by the Phillies.
Richie Ashburn.
Richie Ashburn, the right answer. Good one there, Frank. 550. You're picking a toss-up now.
To get some spark back.
Into his game, what center did Red Auerbach make player coach of the Celtics in '78? Frank.
Dave Cowens.
Big Red himself. Dave Cowens, you're up to $600, Frank. And now it is your double play shot.
What jack of all
teams has owned the Kings, the Lakers, and the Redskins?
Jack Kent Cooke.
Jack Kent Cooke, $650. Another double play. Frank out in front. Stu in second.
Okay, Tom.
Yes.
I got one.
Okay, what?
It could be Tom's marriage. Anything on the rocks?
I was waiting for you on that one.
Escape the cold for a day at the beach. It's the Evian Indoor AVP Pro Beach Volleyball Tour, February 18th. See top AVP teams battle for $250,000. Don't miss this all-day winter beach fest with live music and more.
It's really cold outside, but we've got 80 degrees inside, and it's quite nice inside.
The Evian Indoor AVP Pro Beach Volleyball Tour at Target Center, February 18th. It may be cold outside, but you can still spend a day at the beach. Get tickets now.
All across Minnesota, people are working to build their dreams, their futures. Your independent insurance agent understands the need to protect those hopes and dreams. Our many companies protect homes, autos, and lives, and more businesses than anyone else. Independent agents and companies like Western National, the St. Paul Companies, and Superior Employers Plan is why it pays to make the independent choice.
To talk a little bit of smack on Talk 2. What is your image of you? I'm crazy. Perception is reality. Scoreboard, it never lies.
What's up, bro? We love your jersey, baby. Everybody got a little craziness inside them.
Yeah, I'm a Hall of Famer. I've got nothing to worry about. Smack. It's a matter of telling the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Epic.
Jim Rome on Talk 2, live weeknights on ESPN2.
I get the feeling you don't like the idea.
No, I love that idea.
See? It's going to be here.
I think so.
With our regular clientele. All right, guys, what we're going to do now is start playing for $100 a question. This time, again, anybody's eligible to ring in an answer. If you get it right, you pick up $100. But if you're wrong, you lose $100. Right now, the low man is Mark with 100, so you'll be picking our first question. Let's take a look at the screen, and you have a question that might be about me and one about advertising. It's your call, Mark.
A screwball.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. A screwball on and off the field. What was reliever Tug McGraw's first name? Bill.
Frank.
Frank is right. How'd you know that?
I knew that.
You just knew that?
I knew that.
That wasn't a guess?
No.
Okay, Bill.
I knew it.
I believe you. Pick again. You can move into second. It's your call. Toss up for everyone.
Probably wearing Reeboks.
Who set a world record in the decathlon in 1992? Stu.
Dan O'Brien.
Dan O'Brien is right. You get yourself another 100. You're in second place with $500, Stu, and you'll be calling it.
Known for advertising.
Nuprin. What tennis star holds the men's record for most career singles titles? Bill.
Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connors is right. The 109 singles titles. They're trying to chant Bill. It just doesn't work.
I know it doesn't.
Go ahead.
What famous Amos
was elected to both the college football and basketball halls of fame? Frank.
Amos Alonzo Stagg.
Amos Alonzo Stagg is right. Frank, you're up to $750. Take a look and pick.
Which Bo didn't know
enough and was cut by the Knicks after playing just 9 games in '93? Stu.
Bo Kimball.
Bo Kimball out of Loyola Marymount. You're up to $600, Stu.
What fireman put out
an autobiography called Between the Lines, dealing with his on and off struggle with drug addiction? Frank.
Steve Howe.
Steve Howe wrote that book, who also, by the way, holds the American League record in lifetime suspensions at 23. Frank, you're picking.
During the war.
Years, 1940 through 1944, what Green Bay receiver led the NFL in scoring 5 times? Bill.
Don Hudson.
Don Hudson, the right answer. $550, Bill. Take a look. We'll reset at the top. You're calling it.
Defending her '93 title.
Which German was the first ladies Wimbledon champ to lose in the first round the following year? Bill again.
Steffi Graf.
Steffi Graf is right, Bill, and you've moved into second place for $650. Take a look at the screen.
Forget Roger.
Who holds the Cowboys record for passing yardage in one season? Stu.
Troy Aikman.
Not Troy Aikman. You lose $100. Anyone else want to take a shot? Bill.
Don Meredith.
It's not Don Meredith. You lose $100. Mark.
Craig Morton.
It's not Craig Morton. You're down to 0. Come on, Frank. Everyone else dumped 100. Be a guy. Danny White was the right answer out of holds that record. Anyway, Frank, you have $850, but Bill, you're calling the shots, I believe.
Besides managing them.
Who was the only Angel to hit home runs in each of their 3 home parks? Frank.
Bob Rogers?
It is Buck Rogers. First name was Bob. So, as a matter of fact, do you know his middle name?
Aloysius?
Oh, but if you were right, that would have been strong. That was Leroy. It's amazing I know these things, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I don't know important things like what prescriptions I should be taking, but Bob Rogers knows. Frank, you're picking our next question.
Whose capital?
Offense was good enough to make him the only Redskin to have his number retired. Stu.
Sonny Jurgensen.
Not Sonny Jurgensen. Who's 100? Bill.
Sammy Baugh.
Singing Sammy Baugh. You got yourself another 100. You're in second place. $650, Bill. And it's time now to get set up for our playoff. Frank, obviously, you put on a show here, so you'll be in today's final. You head right to the top of the landing with $950. You are in first place. Bill, you're in second place. We'll see you in the semi. Head to the second landing there. Stu, you and Mark got to work your way up the ladder. You guys head over there. We'll start the playoff in just a couple minutes.
So, Tom, you got any more bright ideas? We can, like, name one after Rich. Like a daiquiri without rum.
It's kind of an empty basket.
He didn't hear it. Probably best that way. Hey, Rich.
When I was a freshman, it was like I was a nerd. Nobody knew me, and I was just the tall guy, or I was the guy who had a father who played professional football. And then all of a sudden, I started playing basketball, and I was, you know, everybody's best friend. I did have a girlfriend or two, at least in high school, but you know, my lingo with the females wasn't like it is now. Just joking, just joking.
Indoors got you a little stir crazy? Try taking a flying leap. Get on the ball. Bounce a few ideas around the room. Use your head. Adjust the lighting. Rearrange the furniture. Rehang the art. Change the music. Or simply turn on the TV. NPSL Indoor Soccer on ESPN2. It turns your living room into a rec room.
If I make this shot, drinks are on the house. Or that one. Oh, it went in? Anyway, we're going to do the playoff now. We're going to see who stays alive in the hunt for $25,000. Okay, Mark, you and Stu are going to have to play your way up from the bottom since you guys finished fourth and third. In this round, first one to three right moves up the ladder. Would take on Bill in the semifinal. Stu, by finishing ahead of Mark, you'll get to pick all the questions. That's your advantage. First to three right moves up. Stu, take a look at the screen.
Who became King George
for a second time on November 5th in a Las Vegas ring? Mark.
George Foreman.
Big George Foreman is right, Mark. You got yourself a 1-0 lead. All right, Stu, you're still calling it.
What by-league slugger
won a home run title with both the Blue Jays and the Padres? Stu.
Joe Carter.
There's not Joe Carter. Mark, you want to take a shot?
Don't.
Fred McGriff. The answer there. So, Stu, you're still picking the questions. You're down 1-0.
What Sooner turned Bruin
turned Cowboy was MVP in the '93 Super Bowl? Stu.
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman is right. Stu, you got yourself a 1-1 tie. And you're calling it.
Now at Colt Field.
Marshall, who was dumped by the Bears after quarterbacking them in '93? Stu.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh is right, Stu. You have a 2-1 lead. Pick again, Stu.
What Billy clubbed
37 homers, 122 RBIs, and won the National League batting title for the Cubs in 1972. Stu?
Billy Williams.
Billy Williams is right, and Stu moves on. Mark, good game. All right, Stu, this is the semifinal. You move up to take on Bill. The first to three right will get into the final against Frank. Bill, by finishing ahead of Stu, these are your questions to pick. Again, it's the first to three right. Bill, you're calling it off the screen.
A Niner of the 80s.
Who was the only NFL player among both the top 25 all-time rushers in yardage gained and receptions?
Roger
Bill.
Craig.
Roger Craig is the right answer. Good one there. You're leading 1-0, and you'll pick it off the screen, Bill.
What Blue Jay never spent
time in the minors, but still won the American League batting crown in '93? Bill.
John Olerud.
John Olerud's the right answer. And Bill, you're out to a quick 2-0 lead. Bill, You're picking it.
Not Drysdale.
What Don won the very first Cy Young Award for the Dodgers? And it's Stu.
Don Newcomb.
Don Newcomb in 1956. And you're down 2-1, Stu, but Bill, you're picking it here.
What Cowboy great won
both the Lombardi and Outland trophies while in college at Maryland? Stu.
Randy White.
Randy White in 1974. Stu, which rhymes with 2, and we are tied at 2. Bill, you're picking it. The next right answer will go on up to the finals to face Frank. Bill, take a look at the screen and go for it.
Baseball was only seen
in September on PBS. In what producer's documentary? Stu.
Ken Burns.
Ken Burns is right. It's Stu. Goes to the final. Bill, way to go. Good job. It's the crowd favorite, Lou. No, that's Stu. Stu and Frank will go for it in the final now. Frank, you'll be picking the questions because you finished ahead of Stu. Again, the first to 3 right stays alive in the hunt towards $25,000. Frank, take a look at the screen and let's start the final.
What Packer covered
NFL receivers during the 60s returning 7 interceptions for touchdowns? Stu.
Herb Adderley.
Herb Adderley, the right answer. He's got a 1-0 lead. Frank, you're still picking, though.
Who spoiled Ali's
1980 comeback? Frank.
Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes is right. We're tied at 1. You know, those two guys should retire soon. I'm thinking they should put it away. Frank, we're tied at 1. You're calling it.
When the Celtics started.
McHale, who took over his title of NBA's best 6th man?
Bill Walton.
Stu.
Dennis Rodman.
It's not Dennis Rodman. Frank, you want to take a shot?
Bill Walton.
It is Bill Walton. Playing with fire there, Frank. You're up 2-1, and you can win it if you can get the next one right. Frank, take a look at the screen. It's your call.
What Sonic got personal
and led the NBA in fouls in '94? Stu.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp is right, and we're tied at 2. All right, fellas, this is it. The next right answer is today's winner. Frank, take a look at the screen. It all comes down to this, and you'll call it.
What Tiger was the first
40-year-old player to hit 30 home runs in a season in 1987? Frank.
Darrell Evans.
Darrell Evans is the right answer, and Frank is the winner. Great finish there. Good going, Stu. Good game. All right, Frank, how much you take us for there?
$950.
Well, write it in over there on the blackboard. We'll see you down here in a second. Man, that was close. I thought...
No matter if you like it mild and sweet, or if your favorite foods are hot and they're spicy, Coca-Cola Classic fits every mood. With every kind of food, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
Shake it, no dandruff. You've got Selsun Power. Brush it, no flakes. You've got Selsun Power with Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it #1 over all leading brands. Dandruff problem? No way. You've got Selsun Power.
Some sports just aren't exciting enough for big, loud coaches. College hoops is.
Easy, coach. It's only a game. What am I saying? It's not a game. It's a doubleheader on ESPN2.
See, I'm thinking of calling this one. See what this is? This is the Reggie Jackson. It's got a huge head.
Okay, fellas, good game. Appreciate you all playing. Mark, good job. You enjoy it?
Take care, Tom.
Did you enjoy it?
I had a great time.
Take care. You say that like you got 3 guys waiting for me in the alley.
My friend owes you 30, so.
Thanks, Bill. Good job. Stu, a great run.
Thank you.
And I guess at the end they probably were booing. But no, that was exciting. Went right down to the wire there. Frank, you're going to be back for a playoff, huh?
Thank you.
You still alive? You got a shot at the 25 grand. What would you do if you got $25,000?
Stay in New Jersey.
Stay in New Jersey. You'd need it there, too, just for protection. We'll see you in a bit. From Mark. Got the collectors. Have you seen this? Have you watched this film? Yeah. That's right. Not so bad. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Good game.
Last year,